Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
Without taking any damage. Okay. Can I actually do this? Oh! Oh! No, fail. I think. Did I win?
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Hey.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck. So, are we aristocrats now?
Did you say aristocrats? Okay.
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun.
I've only just begun to fight.
The scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation.
I didn't evaluate the situation, I just went around it.
There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters.
Excuse me?
True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle.
Is this how you normally train?
My family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child.
The sign of pathetic parents.
Let's proceed, shall we?
Yes, shall we?
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it.
Do I want to, though?
But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly. You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
I failed? How?
Wind blade!
Nice and spicy.
Come on. Easy!
Disappear!
No.
Hey, yeah! Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Wait a minute. Whoa!
Nice and spicy.
Uh-oh.
Rain cutter!
Come on. Uh-oh. Whoa! Did I do it? Yeah!
Well done. Your performance was most impressive.
Yes. It wasn't without all of my teammates.
And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same.
This place is like a play zone nowadays.
Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Really?
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty.
Talking is not.
So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragon Spine before Paimon turns into a popsicle.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
That's because she floats and does nothing.
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all.
That's what I did on the first thing!
Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Maybe the weather is just too cold here? Maybe that's just Paimon's style?
Hey! That's not true!
It is.
Paimon was just focusing on you the whole time!
Oh, sure.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
Why? What is this?
Huh? What is it? Are you trying to poison Paimon?
No, it's a roofie.
Certainly not. It's warm milk.
Where did the milk come from, Eula?
Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Will it?
Oh, thank you. Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it?
Not really. If you think about it, that would be vengeance.
So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
Ah! Paimon knew something was off!
Oh, thank you for looking. looking after Paimon.
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me.
Jeez, I swear, you don't have proper dictionary knowledge, do you?
Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. Our last step will be preparing a cordial gift to present to my uncle when you meet him. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
Something tells me that Sarah might be a little bit, how would you say, offstandish or standoffish. I didn't change the words around. I don't know what you heard. Oh, there's Amber. Hey, cute stuff. How you going?
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
All of the time.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Sounds like a plan.
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Accepting Amber's invitation, you and Eula sit at the table.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Uh-oh.
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Sauerkraut, huh?
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
That is very kind of you, Sarah. I was expecting you to go the complete opposite direction.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
It's not transgression.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am.
Oh. Sarah is me! I do the same thing at my job. It's like, oh, your food is nasty and you should be sorry for yourself. You should grow up into a better cook. It's like, hey, I'm awful at cooking and I enjoy it. Congrats on your awful meal.
Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Oh, you're backwards. You say vengeance, but what you literally mean is I will thank you. And you say pay, and you say thanks. Your parents did not teach you a thing about courtesy.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Paimon's never even heard that dish before.
It's a German dish.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrats seem to take a liking to it.
Yes, because it tastes nasty, and it's the only thing that can make them feel safe in their nasty old minds.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time.
Well, there is like a beneficial need and nutritional value to sauerkraut in the fact that it gives you a lot of gut biome boostage.
Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
McVengeance, okay.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression.
Huh, so even Amber doesn't escape your vengeance. Maybe I should start using different words. Huh, so even Amber doesn't even escape your gratefulness.
Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
What? 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 What did you just say? I'm not going to say I'm sorry Because that was the most rude thing that came out of your mouth thus far.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you.
I do! And I was very close to about saying something that might have peeved you off. Amber is special. She is a special lady. You respect her. Even though she's kind of useless, but respect her.
Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
Yeah. When she's directing it at people, but she just called you have merit of being disrespect. I just gave myself a headache. How about that?
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Okay, let me take a step back. What Amber is legitimately doing is nothing, but Eula, more than likely, instead of me being, entrenched in my emotions, I should come back and probably realize this is what Eula is trying to do. Everybody else failed at the demonstration, so being with Amber, it's a perfect thing, because Amber is so very knowledgeable of Eula.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person.
You see it too, Paimon?
There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Yeah, she's just very awkward.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
I'm gonna keep whatever I was about to say to myself. That's kind of person. You're not gonna know what I was about to say.
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person.
Instead of this idiotic thing about being a good person or a bad person, how about you just be you? There are nuances. Nothing is black and white.
All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
You're just kidding? What? After an awkward pause, everyone resumes cheerfully chatting and enjoys law.
I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad.
Oh. Okay.
Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time.
See, this is what I felt a while ago. Eula seems the type of person to commit vengeance by saying, "Ha! I will one-up you in your gratitude."
All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
Probably not a good idea.
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
All right.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
Yeah. And you're an awkward sight to behold. That's the truth. Eula isn't a bad person, she's just freaking awkward. It's the identity things with the family and all this other stuff. If you're so entrenched in your identity, every single criticism of you will be applied in your mind to everybody who identifies like you. And that's the ultimate problem with today's society. And the fact is, it's no good just trying to be a goody two-shoes all the time, because you're going to make mistakes. The fact is, if you don't forgive yourself for those mistakes and you don't forgive others for their mistakes, you're going to be seen as a social outcast. And if you don't properly convey that to people you're around, you're just going to be seen as this trend hopper that just, man, dude, I'm getting sad, okay? I'm getting sad. Not exactly triggered, it's just the fact that all these people I see online are doing the same thing Eula's doing, but I know the cure for it, and they just don't listen. Jeez. Just try to find yourself. realize that your body is not you. Sarah, you understand? Because you said everything that just made me say, hey, I'm you. I'm you. I'm you when I go to work.
The gebratenes Fleisch mit sauerkraut is ready to go. Be sure to eat it while it's hot. Otherwise, the flavor will be spoiled. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
But I do know that actions speak louder than words. And trying to be, high and mighty makes you seem very bad.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with that?
Yeah.
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself.
That's the problem!
So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
I understand that, because I personally have felt the same way as Eula does. So that's what she meant when she said it was hard for a bad person to try to be good. That's so wrong and backwards to think about it. It doesn't matter what other people think. Be good for you, for the sake of being good. If you know what will help someone and they reject you and reject you and reject you, and you know in your heart that it's what they need, such as if somebody threatens to burn a house down, and then you call the cops, you're calling the cops out of love for that person because they don't want arson to commit some heinous crime, to harm somebody, okay? Sometimes you have to sacrifice in order to love. And what love is basically being good. Love is good, hate is bad. But hate and love can both apply to the same person at the exact same time and be in equal manner. Hate is just vehement disagreement. Love is just cherishing your equality as a human being, or living creature, in fact.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa, so both sides were unhappy.
Romeo and Juliet situation.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family.
Screw the family name. What makes you family isn't blood. I understand blood is thicker than water. When you share, blood stains. That's the point.
But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly.
If only there were more people like you.
I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Maybe. It's just the way they talk.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it.
I know. She's so prideful and her heart deceives her.
Take care. Please come again.
Always. I'm gonna get there and he's gonna complain, oh, it's freaking cold! Well, heat it up in the microwave if you're so smart. Whoa! Okay, I'm here.
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair.
Yeah, in the rain.
Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Doubt it. He lost his home. He got kicked out.
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two.
We heard that aristocrats are most magnanimous. Please, if I may be so bold as to say a few humble words.
A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough.
Yes. You stank! Pew! I can smell you from Mondstadt!
Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded.
What?
I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Okay. Time for me to go into humble mode.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
Before I go further, I wish to express my will of resistance. It is an honor to stand before you here, immersed in your supreme brilliance.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
You test my humility?
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Dang it. Now I feel like a ditz!
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech?
I was fortunate enough to benefit from the knowledge of a dear friend.
Ah, good. Very good. You are bright. And compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Thank you, Paimon. I'm very nervous about this thunder lightning storm.
Could this be? Gebratnes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut?
Yeah, currently getting wet, but hey.
It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish.
What? Are you sure about that? It's just sauerkraut.
It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty...
What?
I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake.
Oh! You let yourself show for a moment. Schubert relishes.
Ah, yes. This aroma, just as I remember it. And this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Yeah,
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
it's very sour. But hey, it's actually technically good for you, so I do eat it on occasion.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request.
It seems there's words that the Lawrence family has a grand scheme of sorts.
Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret.
I wish to lend you a helping hand. Or I would like to do what I can for the nobility.
Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you.
Thank you, good sir. I will not pretend to be of service.
Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself.
Where art thou we go? Ing? Question mark.
To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
I see.
You trust us solely based on your etiquette.
I think we need to be careful. Perhaps this is what the old aristocrats see as most important.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
I see.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get
Maybe.
sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
What should we do? We should punch the Fatu in the face, and then punch him in the face. What do you mean? What? What are you talking about? Like down here? Oh, okay. Behind enemy lines. Oh no. What? Are you serious? Okay, fine, be that way.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden?
I don't wish to be seen by any strangers.
Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt.
I don't think that matters for the Knights of Favonius.
And therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
You convinced yourself, man.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my guest. As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
I see.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course
really.
not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps.
My
Moving
control
hurriedly is
is not
unacceptable.
As
working.
expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected.
I can't. It's switching me automatically.
We always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
You'd be very careful.
Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way.
Yes, peasant.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that.
Are you daring to traverse on the name of the Lawrence clan? Fatui on you scumbag!
Fine. You may proceed.
It worked.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course, that is the benefit of prestige. In past
I don't
times,
like
it would be a
that.
dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. Huh. And such glory will return to me again before long.
This is what I feel.
Where have I seen this person before?
Yes, where have you, Sir Jay?
And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an outsider at this time. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect.
Yes.
The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
That we value so much.
And what about this thing?
It is sustenance for our bodies when our stomachs request that we consume.
Yummy!
Well, what? Wait a minute!
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible?
What?
Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs.
Calm down, Demo. Just keep going. Also, that is a pointy finger you have.
You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
So we're trying to sabotage Mondstadt.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself.
Okay.
That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
Okay.
I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Tempted to say something, but I'm not going to.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan.
Good luck with that, buddy.
Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Very well, then.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
No need to keep up appearances. The jig is up! I'm doing a jig in my shorts right now. Yeah.
That's right! It's the Honorary Knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust! Dust!
And breathe.
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
Yeah, you piece of dirt!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
Yeah, you're like a subhuman, dude.
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh, we'll see about that.
I have a sword that can ease. Oh, yeah, you think you're gonna run. Okay.
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter,
Oh, let's see
we
it.
already have the intel we need. Get them!
No! You're not gonna do it!
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Chilbert later.
Come on, we got this.
Go.
Oh, I was actually holding my tongue for half of that. Dang, I don't know why I feel so immersed in this game.
The door is
Okay.
open. Let's go.
Come on. Eula.
Is that you?
What?
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
You'll leave in a prison in some handcuffs.
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
It was all worth it. Things progressed much faster than we anticipated.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
And there is a rule in the known life known as your rights end at the tip of your nose.
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know. Bask in the glory of your destruction. I will savor it kindly.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you were well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory.
Nah, we're gonna destroy it. How do you feel about all of your legacy going up in ashes?
You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me.
That won't happen. And even if she does try it, that still won't happen.
Then I shall plead with the family to spare you and give you a new beginning.
How about we just round up all of the Lawrence family and shove them into an outcast?
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius.
I want to chop that hand
You are
off.
a descendant of the Lawrence clan.
Descendants, me schmindits. It's all about who you are as a person. And it seems that you are no better than dirt worms.
The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in
Where's
your
your hand?
veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Not really. You just say, I do not comply. I've said it a lot nowadays.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid.
Maid?
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Yeah, you tell him, Eula. I don't have to turn it into ash. You're doing it for us. Aw, yeah. How's it feel, Super, getting stabbed in the back?
Oh, the disgrace of it all.
I know.
How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Well, that is true, but you gotta admit, rebellious monsters run in your family, so, I mean, hey, you're kind of one yourself.
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
I know, it's like he's a massive hypocrite but doesn't want to admit it.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
The Futui are in possession of a diagram of Mondstadt's defenses.
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
And you better mean it this time.
Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
Right. Eula? Yeah, there you go. Oh dear! Oh dear, I didn't know that would happen. Oh!
I'll be back. With a vengeance.
Dang it! Dang it, dang it, dang it. That was bad.
They're here! Stop them!
No. Can't make me.
With the wind!
No, my sword!
Let us cross swords. Eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye, and tooth for tooth, and blood for blood. Flood for flood, and we are gonna die. We're all gonna drown in the sea of Xingqiu's weapons.
You can't be me! Baby! You ain't doing nothing to me!
Joy, we've only just begun.
Windblade!
I don't know what you're doing, but you gonna die. Woo, yeah. Woo! I know.
Windblade!
It's all your fault.
Disappear.
Everything is your fault. All of your family, your puppies, and everything else is gonna fall. Like you to the ground. Oh, yeah.
Put your back into it!
Yeah, your back is frozen at the moment.
Shudder!
What? Crap! It left without me!
There it is! That's where they put the diagram!
I guess there's no other option but to fight!
No, my sword!
You dare provoke me! But you
Yes.
come forth and dispose of them!
Shudder! Vengeance will be mine!
Yeah!
Eye for an eye!
Oh, the faulties are incoming.
Boba, get them!
Cover! That's it!
I condemn you! Beg for mercy.
This is trouble.
Shudder!
Finally!
Yeah! Woo!
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
Yeah, they have some other plan, I'm sure of it.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone.
Right, that's what I was thinking.
Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
By the way, why did you follow us here?
Oh yeah, you suddenly appeared at just the right moment.
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier, I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
You say return the favor, and then before that you say vengeance, but it feels like you're doing us a gracious thing. You need a dictionary, ma'am. So getting the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses was your way of exacting vengeance?
Finally, after all this time, Paimon understands what you're saying.
Yeah, she's so incredibly grateful to us.
In reality, you sensed that something might happen to us during our investigation. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story.
Vengeance, otherwise known as graciousness.
You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming.
Yes.
And mark my words, I'll remember that.
You'd better.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
Aw, that just means you look kinda dark. You know, your, cape is kind of, space.
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait.
Have I?
Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
So, does that make us your arch enemies?
Bring it on!
Yeah.
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Sure. Well, see you around.
Yep,
That
bye.
you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.
No promises. Ah, I've completed the quest! Thank you, jeez. This takes so long to do at this point. Woo! I was struggling because I have to go to work in like 15 minutes, and I only have 3 gigabytes left of my hard drive. So yeah, it's good that I got this done. Thank you, me. I only have 3 more to go. Probably turn this into a 2-part. If you want to see more of the Knights of Favonius being big babies and making me do their job for them, you can go ahead, click the like button, click the subscribe button. I have a buy me a coffee link down in the description below where you can pay me $5 for my content. But, in other words, the next video will be the episode 100 video. So, never forget to check it out next Monday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I love you, and catch that video next time.